Arise Ghana demonstrators no ayen central phone share mo Sammy Gyamfi kasa enti ebimbra.
This is a security zone. We had a second meeting with them where we presented a letter to them accepting their position that the demonstration should not drag until 10. And they actually said, look, we have written a letter to you, signed by the Director of Operations, Henry Otu. We have proposed that you close the first day of the demonstration before night falls. You insist that you will close the demonstration at 10. Can we find the median between 6 and 10? And they said, what about 8? We said, it's okay, we'll close at 8. Some people say, oh, why do you want to do a demonstration deep into the night? We need to explain that. Usually we do demonstrations in this country in the morning. Upon engagements with citizens, various communities and the groups, the drivers, the KIAs, the Okades, they told us that because of the hardships they are going through, that early morning demonstration will not help some of them and will not make it possible for them to join, even though they want to join, because they need to at least go to work, seek permission, or go to work and make something before they come. So we said we will start at 12, not in the night like Yvonne Nelson and other celebrities protested against doing so under police protection. We said we start at 12, we will move at 3, we will get to Jubilee House by 4. But because of the large size of the group and the number of speakers who will be speaking, we anticipate that the program will go deep into the night, and that is why we have made arrangement for lighting. And we want to inform you beforehand so that you are not taken unawares and you are able to provide us with security. This was the rationale. The demonstration was not supposed to take place in the night. So they agreed to the routes, and we agreed on 8 p.m. Later on, we read in the media that they had gone to court to even oppose the routes and the time they had proposed. Initially, they had proposed 6 p.m. They went to court and said they want us to close at 3 p.m. on the first day. None of us sitting here were served. It was only yesterday that I was informed by Comrade Brduğak that he was served. But Arise Ghana goes beyond one member. So we were not served. We were the first respondents in the case. We were not even represented in court. It was only Comrade Brduğak who was represented by his lawyers. The police went to court and said they were not even ready to move the application because they needed time to respond to our affidavit in opposition to the application. You know why? Because they never intended for the demonstration to come on. They were only using the closing time as a smoke screen to scuttle our organizational plans. Thank God the court insisted on hearing the application, heard the application, and ruled that the demonstration should happen, but it should take place between the hours of 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. We were not served with the order, but we took notice of it in the media. And as law-abiding citizens, we decided not to defy the orders of the court. So we advise our brother Comrade Brduğak, who had been served and who was present in court, to do the right thing. An order has been secured against you. Please, if you disagree, the law is still the law. What you can do is to file an appeal, and pending that appeal, file a stay of execution and serve it on the police. And that was done yesterday. Bailiffs of the courts went to the police head office to serve that process, and they went with a cover letter signed by the registrar of the courts, indicating that the processes were coming from the court. The police told the bailiff that they are under orders from above not to accept any process from any court. They didn't accept arrest. To gather the people again, you heard some of us speak to them. The language was a language of peace and de-escalation, and we tried to calm nerves, and the situation was stabilized a bit. And when we managed to calm nerves and were delivering speeches, we were not done. It was just left with about 3 speakers to speak. Then we saw them driving at top speed. When you are driving your vehicle in the midst of a crowd at that top speed, what do you expect? And then they started spraying hot water on us. Some of us fell down. Our chairman, members of Arise Ghana were attacked and all that. Totally needless. So even if we were not demonstrating and we decided to stay at circle, it's circle, not a public space. What is the big deal? That in AKUFO-ADDO's Ghana, you can demonstrate on the Nima Ring Road, you can't go to the Jubilee House, you can't go to ministries, you can't stay a circle. What country are we living in? But we are not on, we are on fast by this, and we will not be cowered into silence. We have seen their threats. Our hands are clean, our conscience is clean. We are not afraid of anything, because we believe in the course we have chosen for ourselves. We believe in what we are doing. And today the youth of this country showed in very clear terms that they've had enough of the intimidation. They've had enough of the human rights violation and police brutalities. They've had enough of the hardships in the hands of this tyrannical, barbaric AKUFO-ADDO administration. And so we will not belabor the point, because the job is not yet done. We still have tomorrow. And I can inform you that that demonstration will come off as planned. Fortunately, the police have not opposed the second day of the demonstration. They've not gone to court relative to the second date of the demonstration. They've not sent any signal that they are unhappy with the route, and we don't expect them to do so. And so we've not been served with any orders prohibiting us from demonstrating tomorrow. And therefore I would like to use this medium to invite all supporters of Arise Ghana, all Ghanaians who turned up for today's historic demonstration, not to relent, not to give up, not to give in, but to arrive tomorrow morning as well and meet us at Brduğàk. We gave the police 12 p.m. but we would like them to come early so that we can start early and close early. And we are going to stick to the route we communicated to them, and the route we have all agreed to for the demonstration. And it is our hope that the police will behave responsibly tomorrow. Many of the protesters have been injured. We've constituted a team. We are currently visiting them in their homes and in the hospitals and ensuring that they get the needed health care. We are also aware that some of the protesters were arrested and have been detained at Brduğàk, the police headquarters and so on. One person was arrested for telling the director of operations of the police that your uniforms are sold with our taxes. Immediately said that they arrested him. That is how ridiculous this thing is. Yet they are issuing statements playing victim and trying to create an impression that we were there to cause violence. We didn't go there with guns. We didn't go there with tear gas. We didn't go there with sticks. We didn't go there with stones. We went there with our voices. We went there in our numbers. We went there to protest against high cost of fuel. Is that a crime? We went there to protest against the obnoxious e-levy, which to us amounts to thievery, which is leading to job losses, collapsing the momo industry, and imposing untold hardships on Ghanaians. We went there to